Hey, happy Monday, gang. It is 9:30 in the morning. I hope everybody had a phenomenal start to the weekend. And here we are back with special guest Trading Cowboy. Theme of this week,
Good
we're
morning,
trying to
guys.
do one trade that's at least 100 points. So here's day one of our 100-point trade attempt.
Day one.
Day one. So, of course, always let us know. Hopefully, all of our microphone settings and volume settings and all that kind of stuff is fun. But here we are in the market open here. Like I said, 9:31. We're trying to be patient as always for the first 5 minutes to kind of let that opening range breakout form and kind of give us a slight better idea of market direction. Just going over everything quickly though. Give me one sec, Boba. Mom will be home soon. She went to drop Wyatt off. But looking at the daily here, so we do have this solid trend line that we've kind of been popping our head against ever since Wednesday, October 29th. Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of multiple touch points popping against it. We're right against it right now at the moment too. Oh, let's see. Man, yeah, I'm actually a little discombobulated this morning, Trading Cowboy. How about you? How are we
The
feeling about
same,
this
the same.
morning?
I mean, it was 2 degrees this morning when I got up, so
Yeah, man,
it's a
it's
little
way
bit
too
chilly here.
stinking
So
cold.
heck yeah.
All right, so just one more sec here. All right, so looking at the 1 hour, and sorry, gang, I was trying to fix these trying to fix the microphone levels just a little bit here. So trying to use some headphones and having the headphones actually in my ears, like throwing off my my brain at the moment. But here is the 1 hour. This is what I was trying to say when I went to the daily. My God. So Sunday night, Sunday market open, we had this huge gap down, and we instantly raced all the way down to the 25,365s essentially. Had a really good reaction up, and then overnight we actually chewed up that gap. So we already filled that gap. We did have a little reaction down once we did, and now with market open, we are starting to form a little bit of a bear flag here on the 1 hour. Our 1 hour EMA is way the heck down here at the 690s. We already took out our London overnight highs and our Asian highs here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a little curl back down. But of course, keeping in mind we do have FOMC. Come on, guys. My God, I mean, again, what a discombobulated morning. Oh, God. Hey, morning driving obsession. How we doing today, bud? Man, I really want...
Good morning. Good morning.
Man, I really kind of want to turn this thing off now. Use speakers instead. Ah, there we go. All right, speak for me real quick, Trading Cowboy.
Test, test, 1, 2. Mic check.
There we go. Okay, man. Oh, that makes me
Nice.
feel so much better. Honestly, I don't know what that was. That's the dumbest thing ever, and it's kind of silly to admit, but having those headphones in my ear just completely destroyed everything. My thought process, me trying to look at charts, me trying to, not sound like an idiot talking about my charts, everything else.
Yeah, you don't know if you're yelling or you're too quiet.
Yeah, man. So a thing that I want to kind of focus on today too is following my mouse. I don't even know what this is called. I think it's like the order flow here, but really focusing on order flows as well. I found that, obviously we can find support and resistance just looking at candle structures. Like this would be obviously a pretty strong support and resistance because we've had multiple kind of touch points going against it. But then if you go down just a little bit lower, you're seeing this massive volume shelf as well. So I want to kind of base my trades a little bit more on, okay, if we break through this volume shelf, for example, I think we'd come all the way down to this one. If we break this one, I think we'd come all the way down to this one, for example, or vice versa, going up once we have some targets. At the
Yeah, I mean, it's
moment,
pushing
though.
pretty strong right now. I mean, it kind of looks like it may want to try to test back in the 800s, maybe
Yep.
830. Be nice if we could go clear 850s, but
Yep. Man, let me know too if you start itching towards a trade. Definitely let me know.
sure. It kind of took off without us already, so
Yeah, I know it, man. I mean, it's always such a gift and a curse. I don't know. Like the first 5 minutes, there's so much nice volatility in the first 5 minutes, and like half the time I've played it though, I've gotten so burned, you know. And then the other half, you're like,
yeah.
damn, it actually worked this time. So yeah, here we go, popping back up to the 800s. This is the 23rd, so is that Friday? Yes. So we're racing right up towards Friday's highs, which would be the 840s, if we can pop our head up that high. Otherwise, our first 5-minute range is finally set here. But again, I mean, we have just all this volume down here, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a little retrace to 733 kind of sooner than later, especially if we want to just continue up. Q's are rocket shipping. Nvidia's pretty much rocket shipping at the moment as well. IWM is going up pretty good. ES is ripping up. How was your weekend, Driving Obsession? What were you up to, bud? So came up, tapped the 800s, getting a little bit of response back down. We're breaking back into the top side of our opening 5-minute range right now. Yeah, I don't know. I've been so short biased lately, too. I guess I really need to stop because this market just keeps chugging up, chugging up, chugging up. Like
we always want to catch the perfect entry. So when it's going up, we want to short it, and when it's going down, we want to catch that long, and
Yep.
we need to just ride the trend.
Yep. I hear you, man. So Dio said nothing, really did some back testing and just relaxed. Nice, man.
Nice.
Where sometimes back testing can be stressful too, because you're like, son of a bitch, I've been doing this wrong this whole time. You know? So let's see. 731. I mean, kind of 731 again. Looking at the order flow, 731 is a strong kind of bounce point. So do we try to go against the grain and short down to 731? Or do we wait till it hits 731, see if it has strength, and then we go long instead? I guess that's probably a safer, smarter decision. But let's see. I mean, if it breaks 772, it'd have to break 772, then 755. And at the moment, she's kind of pushing.
Yeah, you know, it may be playing out a little bull flag right here, but the problem with that bull flag is I don't know if we have enough room up to try to follow it, or
yeah, like I'm seeing what was it, 840s from Friday? Yeah, 844, 846 from Friday. But yeah, on Friday, we just popped up there real quick, kissed it, and then just came right back down again. Yeah. So it was just a real quick little reaction. What is it?
I mean, it looks like we have a little support at 783.
Yep.
So. And I'm like you, I'm a little disoriented. I got my camera on, but on my MacBook, I have like a little, when your camera turns on it and it's too dark, you know, you get that little screen around the edge that turns on that makes your face brighter.
Right.
But I have no idea why it's on because I'm not using that camera. So.
Dude, right? And honestly, like it discombobulates it too. Whenever technology gets thrown off, or like, it's like we create, not to make it sound silly, but it's like we've created our safe spaces here of like our technology and everything's working appropriately, and we have our indicators and blah blah blah. And the second that one is off, you're like, motherfucker,
Yeah,
Jay.
why did this start to work now?
Right.
Okay, so right there, guys, that was the perfect push. It kind of came down and retested 767, kind of right at the 21.
Yep.
The 21 held it, and it pushed right up through that bull flag.
Gave it a real nice push up. So yeah, now I would say, I mean, pretty obvious target would be the 845s. We might have just a little resistance here at the 828s. So looking for the momentum to continue, would you wait for a pullback to maybe 810s or something?
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of our next, you can't really go in right now because your stop would have to be below 768.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a big range.
We would have jumped in on that quick wick on that previous 1 minute candle.
Yep. Man, you saw we ended up getting like 210 views or something like that Friday. Not a bad day.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
22 likes, not bad.
There's a little volatility kicking in.
Man, so yeah, there's your reaction back down to 779. Good grief.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got to see if this was a fake out, being so stinking close to the 845s. Was that just teasing some bulls? $9.42 right now. And keeping in mind, unfortunately, this week is going to go back to my short week where I kind of got to get out at 10:30-ish every day.
Yeah.
Which might be a good thing, man, because if we had stopped it 11 o'clock on Friday...
we should all be in profit by then and be ready to be done for the day anyway.
Right, man. I agree. And that's what I found back in the day, too, is once I started trading past like 11:15, really, the trades just really started going downhill.
Right,
trend kind of slows in one direction, but then you'll get those big old dumps in the other direction. H-Town Trader, good morning, fellas. Good morning, sir. How are we doing today?
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
So you got to let us know, what does H-Town represent? I was actually originally from Horseheads, New York. So we used to call that H-Town back in the day, Which, geez, just random little sidebars. We're actually trying to make some trades here. So that Horseheads, New York, it was literally called Horseheads from this stupid little battle against maybe Indians back in the day or something like that, where there was this big boggy swamp that separated like the, I don't know, cavalry people from the Indians that they were trying to get or something along those lines. So they abandoned all their horses on one side of the, swamp to get to the other side. And while they were on that side, the Indians killed all the horses and then put the heads on stakes. And so this lovely town decided, you know what? That's such an endearing story. We're going to name our entire town after it. Why?
That's okay, yeah.
Right? It's like, what? That's where I grew up. All right, man. So, yeah, let's concentrate here. My goodness. So we had a reaction back down to the 790s, and we're already popping back up 20 points here. I don't know. I mean, it seems like we have some momentum.
We got a little bit of support.
Us.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think we got some good support there. It came back down and retested, made a higher low right there just on a 1 minute, and then really gave us a nice, 40-point move now. So
let's see. Here's our brand new 5-minute candle, which is pushing now. It just made a new high compared to the previous 5-minute candle, which is usually a very good sign if it does it in the first 20-30 seconds there.
Right.
Which it did. So I don't know, man. Is this like a FOMO entry to try to get that 844? It's just not really a huge target.
FOMO for sure. I mean, we're trying to buy right here at the high of the day.
And that's what we're trying to train ourselves to not do.
Yeah, and 100 points later, we're going to say, why didn't we buy right there?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Every single time.
I'm just kind of proud of us because we kind of waited for that 15-minute to get that 15-minute opening range.
Yep. Set and solidified
That may
here.
that may be one of the first. We actually waited 15 minutes before we jumped into
Oh,
anything.
I know it, man. Sometimes technology issues are, the good thing. But yeah, for us trying to target a 100-point trade so far, we're going kind of slow.
Yes. Well, and you've already had the move. I mean, if
Yeah,
we'd have bought that wick,
yeah,
if
yep,
we'd have bought that 830 wick,
yep,
I think we just got to wait now and see if it clears that 840 area or if this is going to be a rejection right here at 830.
yep. But yeah, you're right. Actually, since market open, we have already gone up 130 points.
Yeah, you got your 100 points for the week already.
There it is. Shit. Actually, and you caught it too. We just weren't on your screen yet. That's all.
Yeah.
We forgot to flip over. We were showing mine. Done. We're good. Hey, Miguel. What's up, big dog?
Good morning, Miguel. Good morning.
I popped over to Patrick's stream for a little bit this morning to see what he was doing for the Millie. I saw a couple of your comments pop up. It's always good to see you, sir. Which, man, I know it's kind of funny because I'm trying to get like this, account off the ground. And I found if I miss a day, it really hurts me. Like I was averaging 200 to 300, and then I missed and deleted that one day, and then it dropped down to like hundreds, and then I missed a day, and then it dropped down to 30s and 40s. So it's just one of those things. Consistency is key. Otherwise, yeah, I would love to kind of
Right.
watch the Patrick show if I'm being honest. Half a little bit, just to see what the boys are talking about. But what I did just catch is the editor. Oh my god, man! So they gave D Money that G wagon. They're talking about giving him a Ferrari, and then he just brought up,
Yeah.
oh, the editor was a little bit sad because I got, D Money a present. I didn't get him a present. Didn't get him a G wagon. He's like, so today's the day I got you a present, and it was a MacBook Pro, which is a good gift. It's like a $2,000 gift or something like that. But it's like when he started talking about it, that editor was thinking like, oh shit, I got a car. What is he getting me? What kind of car am I
Right,
getting?
right.
Go, here's a shiny new MacBook Pro.
Uh,
All right, so we are rejecting down a little bit. We're back down to the 1 minutes EMA, kind of at the 800s here. And like we were talking about earlier, we're a little bit below that now volume shelf. So if we keep falling, you would think that like 790s might be our next kind of support point.
yeah, absolutely. I'd like to see a little inversion play here if it could stay above 800 and maybe get a nice little bounce and get a green candle and see if it could push higher. But
Yep.
in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking, well, we may have to go test 890 or even 770.
Right.
Maybe wick out those lows and then have a shot to push higher.
Yep. Not fair. Love you guys. Miguel, we're coming for the Raris. Right? It's our turn now.
For everybody.
Our turn for the Raris. Man, yeah, I don't know. It definitely seems like a 790 retest is incoming, but do you jump the gun or do you wait? I mean, it's kind of going against market direction, so I guess you kind of got to wait in a situation like this. Wait till it hits
Yeah, we're back inside the 15-minute box. I mean, the trend is up right now, so you definitely don't want to fade that at this point.
But it's tempting. But yeah, you're right. Only at we 933 we kissed our 21. Otherwise, we haven't really hit it. We've been hitting the midway point here. Yes, sir. We are coming for the world Chicos. What's up, Jose?
Good morning, Jose.
I love it, man. I know we gotta get back on the level where we can do silly stuff and buy, Pokemon books and stuff like that. Some Pokemon slabs. My God, 400 grand in Pokemon. I mean, that was like me a couple of years ago when I still had silly money. I was doing silly stuff. I said it on stream one time, but I bought like $2,000 worth of like shark teeth one time. Not there's 400,000, but like this is one of them. You know, I got this megalodon tooth, so I pulled a really nice tooth from it at least.
Nice.
But yeah, kind of funny. Like just the stuff that I used to spend money on, especially in the crypto boom, right? Well, not. I mean, the crypto's still booming, but
Yeah.
all right. Let's see here. Are we gonna get a little bear flag? Probably not.
No, I kind of like this. I kind of like this candle pushing pretty hard right here.
So for the long,
Yeah.
yeah, me too. We're
We'll
gonna
kind of
try because
see.
I haven't even tried to trade yet today. So we're
Yeah.
gonna try it with 3. Targeting, I guess that 844s, right?
Yeah, I think so. That high back earlier and see what from last Friday.
Yep. Yeah, Jose's trying it too. Though, man, ugh. Instantly the bear flag's a little bit stronger, right?
Yeah, the bear flag looks even better now, but you know, it kind of came up and tested that 822 shoulder
Mm-hmm.
from a few candles ago.
Are you in on this too? Oh no, you're sitting out.
No, I'm not yet.
All
No.
right.
Yep. You and
Yeah, it's
Jose
probably a
got
little
in a little
silly for
too
me to
fast
go in
for
right
me.
now. It's a little early because we do have a bear flag kind of forming too. But on the 5 minute, the bull flag is kind of forming. There's an ugly bull flag in the 5. So let's see. Basically, it's a 20-point stop. Let's get the push. Let's get the push. ES is still pushing up. Qs are pushing a little. Nvidia came down to the low of. No, never mind. That's just tracking today's low.
There you go.
Nvidia's at it.
Now we're getting a little push.
There we
So
go. Little push. Little push. Man, I always just never know. When we finally get that push, I'm just always so tempted to be like, take it. We got the green. Take it. You know?
you need to kind of sit and see, you know, if it can push through that 827, the top of the 15-minute box.
Yeah.
If it could, you may get a little push, and then of course it may do a retest.
Right.
But
All right. Well, we're up 10
there you
on
go.
it.
See,
So
there's your push through the box.
Stop filled.
Brought one stop.
We got about 20 seconds left on this candle, so
Yeah. So be patient, Greg. Quit taking shit.
yeah,
early.
be
There you
patient, Greg.
go.
I mean, I think we get a push past 835. Okay, there it is.
There we go. Get up to 840s.
Now, when
Come
this
on.
candle closes, we may get a slight retest, or it may just keep pushing straight up. But
Come on.
you know, we always want to see this candle close big and strong, and then it's going to do a slight retest probably, because you know it's going to come back down and try to retest that box
Yep.
and make sure it's going to turn into support.
Man, I love this. Look at that. Trading Cowboy. Coaching us through this thing, Jose. Coaching us through, man. Making us feel good. I mean, we are up $86 on the trade so far. We still have a little
Heck
runner
yeah.
running. So do you bring runner to break even at this point or no? Probably not yet because it could still test a little bit lower, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really want it to test any lower. We don't want it to go test below. You know, about where it's at right now is about
As low as
the
it wanted
lowest.
to
You know,
be.
if it comes back and breaks 811, 812, then it may be an invalid trade.
Yeah.
But you had a good push. I mean, you had a good entry. It pushed over the high.
There we go. There we go. All right. No, I was wearing my headphones, and honestly, I sound like an idiot, man. I just couldn't. I was too discombobulated in the morning with them on and everything. Like the first 3 minutes of the 5 minutes of the stream, I sounded so dumb.
Yeah, Jose, three micros, 20 points. Definitely, let's go.
Hell yeah. I mean,
So
really,
nice push. I mean, I think we have a little hindsight, looks like we have a pivot point at 876, and then we have another one at 888. But we definitely need to clear the 845s.
Yep. Hell yeah, Jose. Jose took it with us. Woo!
Attaboy. Attaboy.
You know, not bad, man. Not a bad start. 88 bucks up. We didn't feel too nervous on it. Nice.
It's always good to start a Monday off like that, right?
Yeah, right. Get a little green.
Yeah.
Especially compared to how I ended my Friday. You know? Son of a bitch. And as always, too, you know, I cycled counts and everything, and then like around, I don't know, maybe it was like 3 o'clock, I snuck back in. I'm like, all right, let's try a couple more trades. And oh, by that point, your brain is just shot, too, man. I definitely, oh, wow. Oh, never mind. It's just a water bird. We have two giant otters that live out, you know, live in the lake, and they cruise by once in a while. I haven't seen them in a long time though. Now that it's like winter time, cool. It's been like 6 months, and I thought I just saw them, but they were just the giant friggin' diving birds. I don't know what those things are. All right, so on all screens, ES is still pushing up real nice. Qs is still curling up real nice. They're right at the top of their highs. NVIDIA is starting to curl up again. IWM is getting a little weak. You know, I got to take IWM out of here. We don't care about IWM anymore. Let's do the VIX instead.
Jose, I hope you left a runner, Jose.
Oh, dang. I hope. Yeah, man, look at that. 950. Is this actually accurate? 955. Yeah. Yeah, so VIX is kind of crushing right now. Shoot, man.
Yeah,
here we are up at 850. So I took my last one off at 833. Darn, yeah, another 15 points already.
You know, that 854 candle, though, nice red rejection. Looked like the next two were making a nice little bear flag. So do got to play it safe. But there again, just like it did last Friday, it's holding the 21. Nice big cushion.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. And look at this huge, again, working off these shelves. Look at this massive shelf that we created now. So 820s is going to be a really solid resistance point, or support point, I guess now we're above it.
Yeah, and we just don't want it to come back to 782 for...
Mm-hmm. Yep.
NVIDIA bounced off the bottom of its opening box. Just rejected off the couple EMAs on a 5-minute. ES, kind of the same thing as NASDAQ, popped above the box, came back and retested it.
Yep.
Kind of made a little double top on a 5-minute.
Forming a little bit of bull flag here, too, on NQ's 1 minute.
Indeed, yes.
But the 5 minutes looking ugly with all those wicks. I mean, we keep pushing up, but we're looking ugly now. Look at this. You know? Giant wick, giant wick. Looks like we're going to come back down for an 820 retest. How was your weekend, man? What were you guys up to?
Man, we were just trying to keep everything warm. I mean, we got down to... We were supposed to... They predicted, 9 to 12 inches. I think we got 2 to 3.
Dang.
But it was just so cold. We got down to -1 for quite a while. So we were just keeping the horses warm and the dogs warm and
what do you have
the
to
cats
do for that?
warm.
What do you have to do for that process? I mean, do you have barn heaters or no? Because of the danger.
Yeah, so a lot of the horses don't. They want to be out anyway, so we blanket them if it gets too cold. But we got a couple that are stubborn and don't want to do anything but be on their own.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we just make sure their water's broke and warm, and make sure
That's
the dogs are moving around and bring them in every now and then. So
so. Do you actually warm up their drinking water? Is that what you're saying, or you just make it so it's warm enough
yeah,
that it's not
we actually have
freezing?
heaters in the water to keep it from freezing.
Yeah.
So, and then we have to go check it because those horses, if they don't have water, they'll start dragging that tank everywhere or knock it over, or
They get
so
pissed.
they'll start jumping over fences and
Yeah. Dude, no way. I mean,
so
obviously, a
yeah.
complete different, climate here, but with us getting down into the high 30s, we had to do a similar thing with the goats and ducks. We just had to, for us, it was just putting a whole bunch of straw in there. Like, we put maybe,
Yeah.
for the duck pen, we were like maybe a foot or almost a foot and a half of like fluffed up, straw. And the ducks
Yeah.
freaking loved it, man. They looked like bunny rabbits. They were just blasting through and making tunnels and stuff.
Yeah. So kind of what I'm seeing now, I mean, we want 827, 825 to hold
Yep.
just to stay above the box to continue our uptrend. But
So Miguel's
even
asking,
on a
how cold is it there right now? Is it still 1 degree out there?
yeah, so when I came to work this morning, it was 4 degrees.
Yikes, dude.
So
How's that tack room? Is it just heated, or do you have like a space heater in there, or what?
oh yeah, it's heated, so it's nice and warm.
Yeah.
So it's nice and warm.
We're supposed to get to the down to
In
the
fact,
30s.
we needed a couple heaters for some of our trailers and stuff, and I said take every heater, but don't take the one in the tack room.
Leave the tack room heater.
Yeah.
Man, I never thought to do that. And right now, it's too full anyways. But we have our barn as well, and we have a nice 10 by 10 in there. That's all.
Yeah.
It's got an AC unit in there. It actually doesn't have a heat unit in there, but it's right next to the goats and stuff like that. I was thinking that I could turn that into my office one time.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Which, yeah, that would look kind of cool too. Actually, I haven't even done that in a while. I haven't even looked at my. Let's see. Where's that goat cam? Oh yeah, they're not even out today. It's pouring out here. There's a goat cam. Man, we need to get one of your cameras hooked up so we can see the horse cam, man. We need the horse and cow cam. You know? What's the name of your horses? Do they have any clever names?
Well, yeah. I mean, we've got Brandy and we've got Hippie. So
How
Hippie's kind of an outlaw. So
old are they?
so Brandy's 7 and Hippie's about 10.
Oh
So
wow, nice man.
we just lost one a couple weeks ago that she was in her
Ah,
20s, but
dang man, that's always tough. Especially did you have it all 20 years?
no, we're pretty close.
Yeah,
Pretty close.
yeah. Damn man, that's crazy. That's an old pet. Not an old pet, but just a long time to have a pet, because most people are used
It
to
is.
dogs and cats, and you get maybe the 10 to 15, I guess, out of it.
Well, and when you think about, 200 to 250 a month, if nothing goes wrong,
Yeah.
is kind of your average bill on a horse
Wow.
per horse.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Dang man. Yeah, I know. He just
with
dumped
no
the money
return
in.
on investment.
Yep. Well, that's like us too. Like, we have the ducks for our organic eggs. And I don't even know how much the ducks cost us so far, just yeah, buying the ducks, buying the coop, building the coop, buying the crunchy worms and the organic feed and everything. I mean, I think they only probably cost us maybe like 50 to 75 bucks a month now.
Yeah.
But still, when you compare it to the eggs that they're producing, which is 2 right now, they're pretty expensive eggs. Those are $35
Yes,
eggs.
yes. I mean, at least you know what you're eating. That's probably one of the most important parts of it. But
Exactly.
yeah, I mean, just when we started a garden and stuff, I mean, you spend
So
two
much
thousand
money.
dollars
Yeah.
building planters and high rise and hauling in dirt and putting it
Yeah.
in, and then you at the end of the year, you made 3 cans of green beans and
Right.
a couple tomatoes, and
Yeah.
you lost your okra, and
Yeah. The rabbits were really well fed. You're on their
yeah,
Christmas card list now. So Miguel
our
says
neighbors have.
California, East Los Angeles, it is 60, and he thought that that was cold. Man, that's
Ooh.
me now too. In all honesty, with me living in Florida, whenever it gets below, I mean, really, whenever it gets below the 60s, I kind of die, man. My blood just starts, you know, um, turning to ice and stuff like that, crystallizing. That's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, we were in Key West a couple months ago, so I looked back at the weather
Nice.
Saturday when I was sitting at home when it was 1 degree outside. I was looking back and I was thinking, all right, Key West right now is 77,
Yeah.
and their low is 72, and y'all have like a 5 point swing. In Texas on a normal day, we'll have a 30-40 point swing at any
Jeez,
time, whether
dude.
it's summer or
Yeah.
winter. We'll
You can get crazy snaps like that, man. That's a little nuts. I mean, we get that a little bit in the next month or two, where we'll have random, like yesterday, for example. We had a my buddy's very first, not my buddy, I mean he's my buddy, my 7-year-old's very first flag football game was yesterday, and it's been in the 60s like the entire week, and then yesterday it was like 86 degrees. And I went out there wearing pants and a sweatshirt, sweater, and I was dying, man. I
yeah.
literally got sunburned on the back of my neck because I didn't even think about it. And then, yeah, today's supposed to be 30s, and it's pouring out right now.
Yeah, all of us in Texas, we're thinking that mosquito bites and sunburns wouldn't have been bad this weekend.
Yeah, true.
We don't like them any other time, but
Yeah. Man, so I guess with FOMC and everything else, I mean, we had this nice pop up in the morning. It was a real good trend. Now we're just starting to consolidate a little bit, showing just a little bit of uncertainty.
yeah, I mean, right here at this 830 level, we've got a little bit of nice support that it keeps holding,
Hmm.
but
Man, I'm almost
just
thinking
with all
though,
this
and
chop.
it's against market directions. So you can't really do it yet. But based on the 1 hour, it almost seems like it has to come down a little bit more, even if it wants to go up. I mean, we are right at the body. We're right at the previous body, so that's a good sign. But the EMA on the 1 hour is all the way down here at 737. So you'd think we'd have some type of retracement, even to the halfway point, even if it takes us, like 40 minutes to get down to these 790s again, like we've been talking about.
Right.
Maybe the EMA would curl up by that point, and then that would have, give us some room to keep pushing.
One
Hmm.
minute, I'd like to say this is just a nice long bull flag playing out, but
Yeah. I mean, we are getting some nice little kind of wicks up once in a while. Let's see. I guess it really just has to hold 827.
and how about gold, man? I wish I had a stockpile of gold. I mean, it hit 5,100 last night, and
Yep. Oh, I know it, man. Or even silver as well. I used to watch Pawn Stars. It was a big, big show like 15 years
indeed,
ago or 20 years ago when I was going to college. Um, so we'd watch that all the time, and I'd see these guys bring in, like bricks of silver. And they're like, yeah, my grandfather, whoever it was, told me once you start having some extra money, just start investing in physical silver. And my God, and at the time I was thinking, like, hey, that's really cool. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to invest in physical silver, which I never did, but if you had, right? All right,
oh
so
yeah, I
let's
mean,
see.
I'm
We
telling you, I mean,
just had a wick down here to 822. Is this going to be the start of us falling? I mean, if we break through 815, I would think that it's going to come back down at, like I said, the 790s.
it sure has a
Hmm.
little bit of pressure right here. So
Plus, we have, I
let's
mean,
see if
again, we have kind of all this support right here, too, at the 820s. Like, this might be a lot of DCAing right now. Anybody that
right.
bought between 850 down to the 820s could be a whole bunch of DCAing. If we lose the 820s, though, which we're doing right now, man, I'm almost tempted to jump in this short.
Order filled.
Which I clicked the button way too
All right, we'll
slow.
try a
This
little
this
small
needs to
with
be
you.
a
So
this
I'm
needs
going
to
to
be
go
a
ahead and
fast
start trailing
movement.
it. I kind of like to see it hold right here for a continuation up, but
Yeah.
I'd also like to see it wick back through 800, 803.
Yeah, I'm trying to be careful on this. I mean, I tried to click a
Trail
little
was
bit
pretty
faster than I
tight.
clicked it. My brain was thinking, if it breaks this, we have a good chance to kind of coming down here. And then it broke it and came down so quick.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, I would still looks like it's trying. Still pretty good weakness. If you look at Nvidia, it's been bearish a lot longer than NQ has, so it's coming down. It just went back through the box.
Yeah.
Um, like it's going to try to push back and make a lower low for today, maybe. So if we can get that pushed down through it, then I think Nasdaq will follow for sure.
But you're right. Getting the long
Nick-
obviously was a much better idea than me trying to FOMO a short real quick here.
So it
But
retested, kind of made a double top right there on the 2 1 minutes,
yeah, came back up
which
to the EMA,
and pulled
protected
right
them.
back down. So Nvidia is really pushing back down hard now. So maybe we can get a little
Little tappity
a
tap.
little
Come
push
on.
back down. Yeah,
Should.
I
Come
think we
on.
could get a push down.
Come on. A little farther. Well, we're going to take this a little bit early because I made myself nervous on it. Oops, that's the wrong way. Just trying to take one
Oh my
off and I
gosh!
added one instead.
I did that last night, kind of messing around, kind of messing with some settings and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
got in a trade just to see how the take profit stuff was looking for it, and then
Yeah.
went to exit it and ended up adding into the deal and not, and then I ended up sitting there for about 20 minutes till I got back to even. So
There we go. Took another one. All right, we'll just put this one at break even. That was a terrible trade, guys. That was a FOMO trade. Whoops, and it didn't even take that. What the hell?
oh wow.
Yeah, shoot. Well, lost $3 on it. I mean, if you're gonna make a terrible trade,
$3 is definitely the one to make it on.
yeah, $3 ain't bad.
So right, you just a hair, what was your entry on that, Greg?
Well, and that was the issue too, man. Is I was watching for the 819 break, and then I was thinking if it
Yeah.
broke 819, I was trying to get in maybe around the 815s and then follow it down to maybe 800s kind of a thing or the 790s. By the time I clicked the button, it was already down to 812s. So it didn't really give a lot of
Yeah.
room. And then obviously we had that big reaction the very next candle.
Yeah, I think at that 910 candle when it wicked back up to 827, I just automatically put one at 823,
Mm-hmm.
a buy or a short, and then when it pushed through it, it automatically entered me. It ran down pretty fast. I don't think I got maybe 15 points on it, but
Yep.
um, as soon as it wicked past it, I just automatically set a stop at break even and then just trailed it down, 12,
Nice,
15
dude.
points. So, and that's kind of what I look for whenever we do that is as soon as it wicked up through here,
Yep.
I set that I set that short right here. As soon as it pushed through, it entered me. I instantly set my break even back about, $20, $30. So I'm going to make
Right.
20, $30 no matter what.
Right.
And then we let it play out and I just trailed it, three,
Shoot.
4 points behind it at a time. So,
Perfect,
and then we
man.
ended up getting, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
375.
Yeah. 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 Not bad, man. Not bad.
And I was following your call out. So I was just a little
Shoo!
faster.
Nice. Yeah, man, I like that though. It's a lot of. I mean, that's the stuff that I'm learning from you right now. Is I really like your entries and your exits as well. So here we are. EMAs are curling back up in the right direction. We obviously tested, the bottom of this kind of volume shelf, rejected, came right back up. Not necessarily the top, but kind of the top of the high side. So now we kind of need to break through this 843, and if we do, then maybe we can target the 853s and things like that. But I guess based on the concept we've been doing so far, we really wanted to kind of retest that midway point, right? Like an 825 or something.
Yeah. After that big green candle, it kind of makes me a little nervous, but I never want to see this previous candle retest the whole body. I kind of want to see a halfway test.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would set a buy right here, but the way it wicked up first, I'm not sure that this is a continuation up. So I'm kind of thinking, okay, is this just a little inversion to go back lower or
Might have been a
so?
quick impulse, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like Nvidia on the 5 minute. ES is looking pretty good now. Um, I'd kind of hope that NQ would now have a pretty decent support at 827 now,
Mm-hmm.
but looks like it's going to hold the 21 for now. So
And Nvidia is pushing back up to its EMA a little bit. I mean, Qs are literally just stuck right at their Friday's high.
yeah,
But yeah, this looks like a pretty nice bull flag now on the 1 minute.
I kind of wish we could have took that entry at 829 when this candle wicked to the 21. It
Right.
was a nice fast wick, showed instant support, but when you're going to play those, you got to be on the button ready
You
to
gotta be
go.
quick, yeah.
And that's kind of what OFSP is. I don't know if you've ever watched him, but
Yeah,
Future
uh-huh.
Scalper,
Yeah.
you know, he's really big into buying those wicks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he has a complete different style and theory around the prop firm space, which is kind of interesting.
Indeed.
Like I got actually really well. Oh shoot! Now here we are pushing. I think it's gonna break. Yeah, I think so, man. Um, I got frustrated the first couple of times that I started watching him because, he obviously is making money. He's successful and stuff like that. But the first couple of days I watched him, he blew like 3 accounts a day. And I was like, oh my God, this dude is just blowing up accounts left and right. I've never seen somebody blow up so many accounts. Like, and the trades, oh, fuck,
Oh,
man, look
yeah.
at that. Look at that reaction on that bull flag.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope you
You
took
know,
that, Miguel.
nice move right through we wanted it to wick through 805, 803.
Yep.
It hit 802.74 or something like that.
Shoot, man.
Showed that as a bottom. And,
Yeah.
here's another 58 points for Greg.
Real good response up. But yeah, man. So I was trying to follow him, and I was just making terrible trades because I was following him. And then maybe a month or two later, he came out with that video saying like this is my monthly recap. This is how much I spent on evals, and this is how much I made total. And he spends like 20 to 35 grand a month on evals, but then he'll make like 45 to like 65 a month. So
Yeah.
he's basically doubling what his cost was in evals, but that's mind blowing. Like, not the average trader cannot spend 30 grand on evals. So to
Yeah.
trade his
Yeah.
trading style is like, phew, that's pretty
Well,
hard to
one of the other
follow.
guys on here, he showed that he had spent, over 100,000 with Apex in the last couple years,
Yeah.
and this last month he broke even and was now profitable. So
Wow,
he had
man.
made that much back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's crazy. I mean, same thing with Patrick as well. If you try to follow some of Patrick's trades, like they're moonshots, almost every single, not every single time, but they're pretty close to moonshots every single time. So he'll
yeah,
have the
yep,
massive wins, but then he'll have so many just blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up.
yeah, and we can't. Us little guys can't afford to blow up, blow up, blow
Yeah,
up.
not not on that level.
Now, when I'm not on stream, it's easy for me to do that. But
Right. Well, shoot, man. Just massive candles right in our face here. Darn it.
yeah, I mean that was definitely the play. Even looking back in our rearview mirror, even when it passed your 844, 845 that we were looking at earlier,
Yeah.
that would have been a great entry.
Right. Beautiful breakout. Yeah, I agree, Miguel. Look at that thing. And look at
Just
that
please tell us you
instantly.
caught some of that, Miguel.
Look at how many people are buying it right now, too. All right, so then looking at the 1 hour, we are kind of at a potential resistance point. We have Monday's highs. We just have all these kind of wicks, a whole bunch of bodies right up here. Another wick right underneath all the bodies here. Otherwise, if we can break it, if we can break through, then we're probably going to like, obviously 900s, but probably 925. Maybe we get up to the 950s. It's just, you know, it's a weird week with FOMC. But also think about this again. Sunday night, or Sunday, the second that we opened, yeah, 25,367. So we're already up 500 points.
Well, that one candle, wasn't that a 200-point drop or something right
Oh,
there?
yeah, man. Well, yeah, I mean, first off, gap down, but yeah, you're right. 585. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Well, shoot, man. And then the other thing that stinks again is my stupid constraints here. 10:30. I gotta tell my buddy. I gotta push these things back. Like I kept, you know, when I agreed to it too with him and everything, I was like, listen, man, I'm streaming. I usually stream till like 11:30, and he's like, man, I really want to start earlier because we have dinner at 6 o'clock. And I'm like, all right, I get it, you know. And so I'm trying to be, you know, a good friend and everything, but
Yeah.
and I was thinking, like, you know what? I should probably stop at 10:30 anyways. That's a great stopping point. And now
Right.
every
Yeah.
single day, it seems to be like 10:20. I'm like, man, it's not ready, not ready to leave yet.
So what are you thinking here? I mean, I don't really see a lot of buying power back down until we get back down to 857.
Yeah, same.
I
You
wonder if we
know.
need to retrace back down to 860s or something.
Yeah. So do you ever try to? I mean, again, it's so hard because we're in such a trend now. Would this be an okay short, like you're saying, short it to the 57s or potentially even 46s? But there's
Yeah,
just
you know,
so
if this
much.
isn't a bull flag playing out, yeah, I mean, you could enter here and set your stop above maybe 890, give yourself a little 10-point stop, but
I might do one of these.
there again, we're just fighting the trend.
Yeah.
And then we have 50% of the opening range, you know, imbalance at 888. So it kind of tried to test there and rejected a little bit. So I think we need a little bit of a pullback. I just don't know if it's going to be
Right.
870 or if we're going to see, you know, 855.
Yeah, I'm trying to set his trade up here, but it's probably not a smart one again. Because it's right above the EMAs and stuff like that, which could be a bounce point.
Right, right.
I just don't want to do the same thing I did last time. Watch we get a flush down here to like 864. I'm like, I missed it. Try to get it.
Exactly. You know, we kind of want to see if this 876 is going to hold. If it don't hold, then yeah, we may get a little. But there's just not a really good, for me, there's not just a really good entry point.
Yeah, it's not a great setup.
To get that push. Yeah, I mean, it shows a little bit of consolidation. So
yeah, the only thing nice about it is just it would be a smaller stop, but that's not necessarily
exactly.
a good reason to enter a trade, though. A good reason to get stopped out on your smaller stop.
I mean, that's a nice place to have an entry, but yes, you're right. We're also trying to enter going against
a direction, EMAs, VWAP, friggin' everything, and even all these wicks. Look at these wicks buying right back up.
Yeah, and you know, these wicks, you know, when we start getting these wicks here and it's bought back up, but then it happens again, you know, usually after 3 or 4, it'll go ahead and make that push down. So I kind of watch those and I'm thinking, okay, those wicks are telling me that's where it wants to go. If it keeps trying, it's going to go that direction. So
yeah,
the bulls aren't going to be able to hold it much longer after 3 to 4 of those. So
interesting, man. So you don't look at this as bullish. You're actually looking at this as a little bit bearish instead.
Yeah, I see it kind of opposite. Yeah, see there. So now we got that little push through. Yeah. because there's so many times you're thinking, okay, they're holding it, but
Right.
you know, after 3 to 4 wicks, you're thinking, okay, they're not going to be able to hold it anymore.
Right.
Stop fill.
They're looking real weak. All right. Well, yeah, I got a quick. What is that? A quick, probably nothing really. 10 points. Did I get 10 points off that or no? 67 to 72. Not really.
So you played that wick, yeah.
Yeah, played the wick.
But you got your fingers faster, yeah.
I mean, same thing now if it breaks 65, which is doing. Oh, shit,
Order
man.
filled.
Stop clicking so slow. I need to have my buys and stuff already in there. Because, again, now we got to break through the shelf at 57. So this could be a bounce point. Otherwise, maybe we're coming back down to the 850s.
Yeah, if it could get, you know, that is a good shelf right there at 57. But I'm kind of thinking now we need something at least to the 55, to the 21. Maybe push through, maybe wick through the 50s or right to the 50.
No, just going to keep bringing these stops down since we're in against market direction, which is dumb because the title of this video, we're going for that 100-point trade. So far, let me see. We've gotten a 6-point trade. What is this? Here's a 3-point trade, chat.
Well, today we're going to add it all together.
Right. Collectively, we have 100 points. Now nobody can sue. Well,
and we've called out over 500, so.
Yeah, man. Just new face, like moisturizer.
You're out of that one that you just got for Christmas?
I'm not, but like you said, it's not like the health advance kind.
Okay, so there was our wick through the 50. What? So.
Well, we should just finish it and not waste it.
Oh, okay. All right, sure.
I just said I won't buy it again.
Yeah. All right, sounds good.
It's like not super cheap.
Yeah.
But.
All right, you taking Rose?
Well, I gotta take Jet to the vet.
Okay, and you're taking Rose with you because I'm leaving in 3 minutes.
Yes, I'm aware of your schedule.
Okay, good. Man, yeah. See, like I've been the last couple of days, I've really been paying attention to these volume shelves, and I hadn't in the past. But I mean, look at that! What a great target again, just to kind of give you confidence. Maybe enter the trade and friggin' hold the dang thing.
I didn't make you a lunch. There's not really a whole lot of.
What is going on with today? I'm just kidding.
I'll murder you. Buy lunch with Josh today. I guarantee you he forgot his lunch.
He actually has every single time, and even he bought lunch the other day, and then Heather stole it. Yeah. Well, he left before she did, but yeah, then she stole it from the counter.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right, sounds good. Well, dang, man. Here it is. Unfortunately, 10:28. So I guess I got 2 minutes left, which is stupid. Yeah, I gotta talk to my buddy and be like, "Listen, man, be there at noon from now on.
We're gonna start working at night."
Yeah. Right, dude. Like, listen to this. How about you guys eat? You guys eat dinner at 6. So let's just start working at like 7 p.m. And we'll do the night shift. We'll do from 7 until. So man, potentially a long ski now, right? Now that we're at the shelf, 840s. I mean, I guess you'd want to see.
Yeah, I mean, we really want to see good support right here.
Confirmation now. But yeah, if I was to make a last-minute trade, I think it would be a long over a short. I mean, if it starts falling, then yeah, maybe we're coming down to the bottom of the 814s. But you gotta imagine this is really good buying power.
Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe not the risky trade, but you know, buying right here at the 840s, and then I would almost even average down at 833, and then I would have my stop about 825.
Yeah.
But just to see if some of those levels would hold. But now, right now, I mean, we may be playing out a little bear flag.
Yeah,
maybe just a little bear flag just to wick us through, just to wick us back down to the 820. I don't know, call it 825 maybe.
For the turnaround. I could see that.
But yeah, when you look at that order flow on the right, I mean, we have a lot of.
That's a lot.
There's a lot of buyers and sellers right there sitting. So.
Which I want to color this. Is there any way to get the colored version that shows like the red and?
And I don't know. You know, on everything else, you can get it all red and green, so you know what's sitting there. But I don't know how to do it on that.
And like, and if you zoom in, so if you zoom in super far, you can
There
see
you
it
go. Yeah.
dancing, but you don't actually see. Nobody can friggin' look at this. That's insane. But yeah, it'd
Right.
be nice if it actually show like this one's average is, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So this might be the push up, man.
Yeah. So right here, I'm kind of looking and I'm thinking, okay, let's do, if it pushes back through the 21, maybe enter right there.
Yep.
But we want to see it push through a little bit. So may go ahead and try a couple right there just to see if it gets that bounce.
Ooh.
Man, we didn't get the bounce at all. So we'll see if that plays out for a second. Again, if it drops through this 839, I'll probably just exit.
Yeah.
I'll probably bring them back into profit pretty quick if it gets to it. So we almost were back to break even. So, but yeah, just like I just told y'all not to do, wait for the bear flag to set up, right?
But I agree, man. It's one of those things too. Like minute by minute, it just changes so quick, right?
Right.
When you
Yeah.
entered, I agreed with you.
Yeah.
Um, and even right now, if we break, just 853, that's still looking real good.
So I got to stop there now for two of them. It took those. I'm going to go ahead and set another one right there. So
In profit for everything.
yeah. And then just trail it up a little. Don't stop it. Keep pushing. There you go.
Ooh.
Just grabbing a few at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, got me out right there. So
Nice, dude.
okay, we're at 619 now. So we made maybe
Shoot.
another 240 or something like that. So it should
Yeah.
have been a little bit more, but trying to play this one a little bit. Went in a little too heavy right there because it went against me. But
Yeah.
we got to get this one up to. We need about another $340, and we'll have this eval passed. So
Hell yeah, man. So yeah. Slow and steady then, right? Slow and
yeah,
steady.
I definitely shouldn't have been in 4 contracts, but I didn't want to. I didn't want Jose to see us lose on that one. And now it keeps going. So that's the perfect. And this is something that always surprises me too. So I drew this. I drew these tops a while ago.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn it back to your screen.
Yeah. So I drew these tops a while ago off of this candle and this candle, and drew it. And then when I draw that, it just continues through.
Right.
And then when you come back and look at it,
I
it
know.
held that line just perfect every time. So I
Yeah,
like to leave those
man.
on there for a second, and now that line means nothing when it comes back to it.
But I agree, man. It always blows my mind. I mean, same thing. I have oh, where the heck even is it? But I drew out this one trend line since our all-time high. Let's go to the daily. Oh, or did I delete it already? I might have already deleted it. Yeah, when we hit that all-time high in like September or something like that, I had a trend line, and just
right,
insanely enough, we just kept coming back to it for like 3 months, 4 months. Just kept tapping it, tapping it, tapping
yeah,
it, tapping it, tapping it. So yeah, always very impressive. Well, shoot, man, 8:34. Yeah, I gotta talk to my buddy because I gotta change this up. This isn't long enough. I need to go to at least like 11. It just makes me all antsy and stuff.
right,
But
yeah,
squeezed out an okay day. I mean, I'm up 116. You're up 700. Got a couple good trades out of it. We were very patient today, which I'm proud of. Though I wish I was a little bit better at
definitely.
holding stuff then. Patient with the entries. Well, nah, fuck it. Can't even talk about that either because these was kind of a. Yeah, no, I was patient with that entry. I made sure it came in, but then I took it way too fast. I got out of it too quick because I really could have milked that down to the shelf I was talking about. So we'll do a better job at looking at these order flow shelves. But yeah, all in all, I mean, not a terrible, I guess, start to the week.
Yeah,
But
I
we
mean
have
the
a hell of a
trades
lot.
feel better. They look a little better.
Yeah,
Now it's just going to be okay. I really agree with that. Let's
yeah.
hold it up a little longer, right? I mean,
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I agree. Well, as always,
But a good
gang, I thoroughly appreciate everybody hanging out with us today. Let's see, what do we end up to? We got 7 likes. We got 5 concurrent. Not bad.
heck yeah.
But yeah, gang. And then, I mean, what's the plan now, Trading Cowboy? Are you gonna? Do you want to live stream over on your stream, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, I've got a quick meeting, but yeah, I may jump over on my live and give it a try.
Sweet, gang. Well, yeah. So make sure,
Yeah.
obviously, like and subscribe over at the Trading Cowboy there as well. I gotta hop off. It's 10:30 now. I'm still helping my buddy build his fireplace, which would probably take another 2 weeks or something like that. So I've been cutting it short. I've been trying to get there at about 11. It's 10:30 now. 10:36. I gotta push my time back a little bit so I can hang out with you guys longer though. But yeah, appreciate the hell out of you. Appreciate you too, Trading Cowboy, for hanging out with us today.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, do you want to? We haven't even talked about it, but do you want to hang out with us this week, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow again if y'all want me on here.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I mean, again, before the end of this week, we will get a 100-point trade, a full 100-point
100
trade.
point.
Today, our biggest trade, I think, was the one that I took, and it was only 20 points. So that's not going to do it. We got to do a hell of a lot better than that. But tomorrow's the day.
And 20 points is a heck of a trade anyway.
It's not a bad one, It's not a bad, especially when you have the right sizing on it. I only had 3 micros, but once you get into the land of minis, that's a pretty darn good trade.
That's a really good trade.
Sweet. All right, gang. Appreciate the heck out of you. Everybody stay green. Have a phenomenal day, and we will rock and roll with you again bright and early, 9:25 tomorrow morning. See you, gang.
Later.